Now look at the paragraph 18. To our delighted surprise, she revived at once, beaming broad. Sven removed the mask and she hopped onto his finger. She gave a series of sharp trill and then promptly keeled over again. So now what happened with him? As soon as he got into the mask of oxygen cylinder, at that time somehow she revived. She got again its oxygen, she got again its breath. But what happened with it after that? When she got and revived by the oxygen, when it get into the oxygen cylinder, then it revived its breath. But after that, when other scientists they saw that it revived its breath again and it's got its breath again, and then they took off their oxygen mask from the mouth of the Claribel. So what happened after that? It again gave a series of sharp trills. Series of sharp trills means it gave short heighted pitched repeated it gave repeated sounds, and then it fell over from the hand of Owens, and then suddenly, because of the short of breath, it died due to the tiredness or illness. Okay, now you have to read the next paragraph. I don't get it, lamented Sven. What's wrong with her? She's never done this before. So now when Owens or Sven, when he saw the condition of the Claribel, then he became hopeless and he lamented over the condition of Claribel and said that it had never done before like this, like it was doing at that time. It was not making any movement that because it was died at that time. Okay, so now it was totally sad condition for Owens because it was Owens' pet. So now look at the paragraph 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. Okay, for the last few minutes something had been tugging at my memory. My mind seemed to be very sluggish at that morning, as if I was still unable to cast off the burden of sleep. I felt that I could do with some of that oxygen, but before I could reach the mask, understanding exploded in my brain. I whirled on the duty of engineer and said urgently, Jim, there's something wrong with air. That's why Claribel passed out. I have just remembered that miners used to carry cannery down to warm them of gas. So now when the narrator feared that something was wrong with the air, because he was that time he was feeling sluggish, he was feeling tired and he was feeling sleepy due to the burden of the work, due to the burden of the task. At that time suddenly he feared after knowing the fact that something was wrong with the air, and Jim did not agree to it and said that there was two circuits, both of which had been operating separately, so the alarm would have gone off. So here when he called out Jim, who was the technical expert in the spaceship, when he inquired of the oxygen circuits, then Jim totally denied and said that both circuits were working at that time. So now Jim also when he also came to know about the fact, Jim also came to know about the fact, and then the narrator said that this was the reason that Claribel died. Claribel passed away due to the lack of the oxygen, and this was the reason many miners means coal miners जो खदान में काम करते हैं, जो कोयले की खदान में काम करते हैं, when they go down to the earth, to the core, they also used to carry canary bird with them only to check the gas, only to check the to detect the presence of the toxic gases and warn them off. Nonsense, said Jim. The alarms would have gone off. We have got two circuits operating independently. So here Jim said that they are totally nonsense. Miners are totally nonsense. Why they bring canary's bird down to the earth to know the toxic gases, to the presence of the toxic gases? Had all the alarm have gone off? So here we have already two circuits and they are working independently. So here Jim said that there were two circuits and both of which had been operating separately and they were working separately. So the second alarm circuit isn't connected up yet, his assistant reminded him. So soon that time when they were talking, when Jim and narrator they were talking to each other about the circuits, cylinder circuits, soon that time Jim's assistant came there and reminded him about the circuits that they were disconnected. That shook Jim. So this fault of Jim shook him and left without a word. Now that time he was speechless. He didn't have any word to speak before the narrator while we stood arguing and passing the oxygen bottles around. So that time when they were passing cylinders to each other and they were talking about the oxygen cylinders and oxygen circuits, then they came to know that due to the fault of Jim, the one circuit was not working properly. So he came back 10 minutes later with a sheepish expression. So now this time the Jim was in a sheepish expression. Sheepish expression means he was slightly embarrassed because he knew that he had been careless and done something wrong. So the wrong thing was done by the Jim, who was technical expert in the spaceship, and this was the reason that canary bird and Claribel did not get oxygen properly and it died. So this time Jim was feeling sheepish. It was one of those accidents that couldn't possibly happen. We had one of our rare eclipse by the earth shadow that night. Part of the air purifier had frozen up and single alarm in the circuit had failed to go off. $500,000 worth of chemical and electronic engineering had let us down completely. Without Claribel, we should soon have been slightly dead. So now here narrator accepts the fact. What the fact he accepts? He accepts that it was only Claribel who saved us, not these electrical gadgets and these cylinders. They did not save us. We came to know about the lack of oxygen when the Claribel bird died. So later when Jim came back and he had something interesting to tell them, he said that we did not expect such an accident to happen. What accident to happen? He said that Earth's shadow had caused rare eclipse that night, because of which part of air purifier had frozen. So this was the reason that air purifier had frozen up, and for this reason Claribel did not get proper oxygen and it died, and the single alarm in the circuit had failed to go off, and the single alarm that was there, it was totally failed. He remarked with regret that the costly equipment meant for their safety proved now worthless. So all the equipments, scientist equipments, these circuits and air purifier, they proved that time worthless. They did not have any worth at that time. It was only Claribel that informed them about the lack of the oxygen. So they depend on the alarm and other equipment for their safety, but the bird did what the machines were expected to do. So, to informing the work of alarm, who did here? Only Claribel did the work of alarm that a machine, that an equipment should do, and equipment that time did not do the act of alarming. Who did? It was only Claribel who did the act of alarming to them. It alarmed by giving its life for them. It alarmed them that there was a danger. So now look at the last paragraph. So now if you visit any space station, don't be surprised if you hear an inexplicable snatch of birdsong. There is no need to be alarmed. On the contrary, in fact, it will mean that you are being doubly safeguarded at practically no extra expense. So here at the last, the narrator is saying that it is not, if you are going to any space station, so you will not be surprised if you hear any chirping sound of bird, because there no need to be alarm, because if a bird is going with you to the space station, so there you need not any alarm. The bird is enough to inform you, to alarm you about the danger. And it did not have any it did not have, you don't have to spend any money on the bird to bring it to the space station. Rather, you have to spend too much money on the electrical gadgets like oxygen cylinders and air purifiers. But to bring a bird to carry to the space does not take too much money. So here, this is the chapter Feather Friend, in which you learned about a bird, how Sven Olsen carried it to the space station, and how it gave enjoyment to other scientists who were present in the space station, and how it died due to the lack of the oxygen, and alarmed other scientists that their equipments were not working. Okay, now, so it was a chapter. I hope you understood this. So now you will try to complete all the exercises. Thank you.